Meanwhile, as we continue to track out the impacts of that ongoing wildfire there just outside of Oakridge, we're talking about the Aubrey Mountain Fire. That is taking place just southeast of Oakridge, including some level 3 go now evacuation notices. Now, all of this picked up yesterday afternoon, and those level 3 evacuation orders now in place for plenty of residents that are just north of Oregon 58. That's on Roberts Ranch and Dunning Roads. Let's take a look at that map right now, give you an idea of where we're talking about. That's Dunning Road north of Highway 58, as well as Roberts Ranch Road just south of Dunning. Now, that is still in place here at this hour, and a level 3 go now evacuation notice means get out of the area. The danger is imminent. This is not a situation to wait and see as that fire continues to grow. Now, U.S. Forest Service is saying in their latest update that it is now sized at 35 acres. That's about 10 acres of growth from what we saw yesterday, but this remains on steep terrain. Due to the fire, Highway 58 still closed this morning, stretching from Oakridge to Willamette Pass, about 25 to 30 miles of Oregon 58 that is shut down. Now, those efforts trying to fight the fire continuing here this morning. All of this a coordinated effort between multiple agencies from the U.S. Forest Service, as well as the Oregon Department of Forestry and Oakridge Fire and EMS. Now, we're also taking a peek at some of that smoke that has been pluming out from the fire itself, starting to become a little more difficult to see exactly the origin point as that smoke continues to spread outwards. And now that's a situation where we're starting to see the impacts that some of that smoke can have moving forward as well, including on potential air quality concerns out there as well as that smoke continues to push on through just outside of Oakridge. Now, some of those residents that we caught up to yesterday choosing to evacuate to neighboring cities, including Eugene, all in an effort to take precautions. One man we spoke with saying that his friend's camper was just 200 yards away from the flames.
We're moving this RV so that it doesn't get burned up in the fire up there.
Now, for others, this is not the first time that they've had a forest fire knocking on their back door.
And I actually lived in Sisters like 6 years ago when we had an evacuation there, so we're at the point, it's kind of like, we've done this before. A few steps we can do, just be prepared to help just take care of anxiety, and we've done everything we can do. Right now we're just filling up the van, driving it around, make sure that it's ready in case we need it.
Many were confident in fire crews' response time, feeling those milder wind conditions would certainly allow for those fires to be under control a little bit quicker. That is definitely something that has helped us since yesterday. Now, our QR code down there at the bottom of your screen, simply scan that. That'll take you to our digital platforms. You'll be able to get the latest information on the ongoing growth of the Aubrey Mountain Fire, any potential changes to evacuation orders. Of course, we'll also have those evacuation orders running down at the bottom of your screen. We'll be sure to bring you updates as soon as they come in, as that fire now going to be a focal point heading into some seriously hot weather as we make our way through the next couple of days. We knew this was coming. I mean, this has been something that we've been talking about for a long while now, the return of that heat, the weather alert days in the forecast. Now we're starting to see fires near Oakridge. That's a bad combo for sure.
Yeah, and we have just the tiniest sliver of wind speeds managing to pick up in some areas where we have red flag warnings being issued as well, a little farther south into the Rogue Valley. But nonetheless, we could still see that threat in our own backyard. And we throw out the level 1, level 2, level 3 evacuations. And to really break it down for you guys, this is one of those cases where it's a higher forested area and a very fire prone area as well, meaning we didn't really see the possibility of a level 1 or a level 2. We went straight into level 3 evacuations. And